Well, hello there, friends! Welcome back to another daily unit. Today's daily unit is going to be someone special in my heart for all those who view and are a part of it, but you may notice that I have not done anything level-wise or, well, anything lately, and that is because today has been busy. Even this is going to be extremely late, and I don't know if anyone's going to actually try and get Donnel, but hey, why not? Yeah, that's a daily unit, by the way. It's Donnel, just so we're clear. But still, oh boy, after editing all of that, I have to go down to Best Buy in a few hours and hopefully pick up the Switch I pre-ordered. Oh, I'm kind of excited for that. I might do some videos on that, we'll see. But for now, I guess we should probably jump into the Village Hero Donnel set. I already did him a bit earlier, at least the hard mode, just to see, because I'm fairly sure all these units here have drag back, so you're going to want to be careful. I want to see if they will move. Nope, they won't move until someone goes in. So, Effie, you do me the solid of going in there, please. I just don't... Because the instant she gets in there, they're going to drag her in, and that's the problem. Especially... Oh, well, never mind. You just want to die. Okay. Good luck, Effie. That was fun. I like the part where they tried to kill her. Tried. Anyways. But there's Donald. He has drag back, so be aware that... In fact, I'm pretty sure the blue unit over here actually has it too. Nope, no he doesn't. Oh well. Oh wait. Yep, they do. Yep, they both do. Oh, that's just really nice and kind of rude, actually. So basically, if you send any units in there, and they get anywhere close, they'll be dragged into a stockpile of enemies, so be careful with that. I mean, it's Donald's unit, it's Donald's map, it's not too crazy, but that's the basic idea there. This map's actually a little bit more tricky if you don't, like, plan it out a bit more. So, like, the first time this actually came out, because, you know, these have rotations, the free units have rotations right now, they'll probably add more. But there's Donald. He is our village hero. He's 2 stars now. I don't know if I have any more of him, but, you know. Apologies for the coughing. So, yeah. Oh, okay. KFOs with blue. Armored. Ooh, that gives me... Okay, neat. I forgot March had... Oh, well. Okay, well. I forgot March had all of these, new quests to do. We have a lot of things I can... I'm just gonna snatch those real quick. There's sibling bonds. And there we go. I don't know why I looked at that. I was like, maybe I got a few others, but I guess I didn't. Oh well. Still, nonetheless, let's go back to what we were trying to do before I got distracted, and that was looking at Donald. And Donald is a strange character. I know a lot of people are like, oh, here comes the part where he just, like, completely craps on him. Just so we're clear, I know a lot of you were upset that I said Tsubaki was not the best. I do apologize if I came off harsh there. I was not meaning to offend anyone, but, like, I didn't mean it in such harsh terms, okay? So, don't worry too much. Tsubaki does great if you do want to use him, but, I almost said her. Good lord. Alright. Let's organize by obtained and go find Donald. Alright. So, Donald, of course... He's our little villager. I don't know if any of you have fond memories from Awakening, but I do, especially of Donald, because not only... Is that all?
Y'all eat, right? So where do you grow the crops in this world?
It's a good question, actually. Still, though, I remember leveling him up from his little meager village life, and he is one of the best units in that game, or at least was one of the best units, and he could produce incredible offspring, which is the worst way of phrasing that, but still. Anyways, one thing about... I know a lot of people are like, oh, here comes the part where he craps on Donald. He's been talking about that. Just so we're clear, I'm only joking about that. Mostly because he has a stupid little pothead. I mean, he's good, but he's, you know... I'm just going to say this outright, right from the get-go. Donald has a lot of great things about him. Mostly, and, you know, he has great HP, great attack, but as you'll notice here, it might be a bit of my IVs mixing in as well. I don't know how... We'll need to look at that a bit later, but basically you may notice he has lack of speed, strength, defense, and resistance, meaning that he can do a lot of damage, but mostly the tricks that come with Donald are kind of interesting. So right off the bat, if you get him to 5 stars, or at least 3 stars, you'll get Brave Lance. That is the typical Brave, weapon, which means he attacks twice, reduces his speed. He does not have that equipped right now, meaning that his speed is, but, he's a 2-star unit, just saying. Still, he also has Reciprocal Aid, which allows him to swap HP with adjacent allies. So, and, neither can, basically, it's just a simple swapping of HP. So let's say Donnel has full HP, and one of your units needs heals. He can basically take the bullet for them, change their HP, and essentially change it between them both. And of course, if he has more HP, which generally he probably will, because he has HP plus 3, 4, and 5 based on their rank, he will be able to, swap HP a little bit more efficiently. He will have more HP than the unit, probably, so typically he will probably heal them for full, while he himself doesn't, necessarily take a huge bullet when it comes to transferring HP. Still, though, you need to be careful with that. Next up, we have Dragback, and Dragback is a very nice ability if you have a team that can counter or at least play on that. Basically, play around that. Basically, he goes in, he initiates the attack, and when he initiates the attack, he will pull them in. And what that does is that essentially you could put little ambushes. You could some of the more little areas where there's hallways or things like that, or even pull them into your enemy camp. Like as I said in that the battle back there, he basically can pull people in, and he can let his team go wild. He is more support in some ways, but he does have a lot of attack in others. He's not a terrible unit. He's not the best unit, but he's certainly a good unit if you want to try him out. I don't think he's, as bad as people are saying, but I don't necessarily see the most amazing points of him. Still, though, I mean, him and Tsubaki do pretty well in their own right, but let's just give you an idea. I hope I have another Donnel here. I don't know if I do. See, my units are just kind of all scattered right now. We have so many Tsubakis, I really need to get rid of them. Yeah, we have some 3-star Donnels, like 4. So, I mean, you can kind of see how Ivy's changed things. That one has more attack, that one has more speed, the resistance, I believe. And those just kind of have more speed. Okay, so, to give you an idea, that's him at 3 stars, and you'll still notice the trends. Speed is still quite low, defense is still quite low, and resistance is still quite low. That doesn't mean that by the end of it he won't have quite a lot of resistance or speed or defense. It just means that you'll notice that some of the trends here tend to be, a little bit there.
This pot's kept my noggin safe for a good while now.
That's good.
I'll keep it.
Generally, though, Donald does his job at basically initiating and trapping units. He attacks, he drags them in. He attacks, he drags them in. If you can find a team, say, archers or tome users, basically, you'll be able to efficiently, drag a unit in, kill them off, and then continue to do so. But you'll need to be careful with him because he does not have the best defense, and his stats are not exactly the best when it comes down to it. Which is kind of contradictory of what he usually is when it comes down to Fire Emblem. Not that he's bad, it's just that his stats will be a bit on the low side at times, especially in certain areas, like defense. Though, again, HP does help him out. You need to understand that if you're going to weigh him against possibilities, it really comes down to if you want, or if you have, better blue units. And by better, I mean things like Katria, Abel, even where is Sharina? Sharina can, you might want to level up Sharina as well. She, of course, is still a free unit. You don't have to, do a quest or anything. She's right there from the get-go. She is a little bit more of a task to level up, but still, generally, I think you would probably want to level up a different unit other than Donnel. Not that he's terrible, not that he's bad. It's just, in general, there are better units out there right now than the simple mechanic of dragging them in with big HP pools, okay? He does have good attack, and he does have have some support functionality with the whole swapping HP things, but outside of that, I feel that maybe you would do better with, say, a Tsubaki, a Sharina, or possibly even, if you get lucky, a Kateria. Oh god, I'm trying to an Abel, and if you do manage to pull them out, an Effie that just swapped places with my Effie. Oh Christ, what have I done? No! Okay, crisis averted. It's all right. There we go. Good. I have... God, we're gonna have to talk about Selena when we get the chance. But still, we have a lot of characters we need to talk about coming up soon. Tomorrow will be an interesting one, and today was kind of weird. I mean, Donnel's an okay unit, and I do highly suggest him if you really want to try him out. But all in all, he's middle of the road right now, and I feel that you might just want to try and see if you can get a better blue unit from summons, or perhaps another daily quest. I know that there might be a few popping up. I would need to look at the rotation again to see what pops up there, but honestly, I would say, again, if you really want to level up a blue unit, I would highly suggest Sharina, because she just does so well later on. She is quite the unit, and you know, it's comparing her and Donnel is like comparing apples and oranges. Donnel has a lot of functionality, but he just pales in comparison to what Sharina can put together. I hope that can basically give you an idea of what's going on. I really do enjoy doing these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you do, leave a like, maybe share it with your friends, and if you enjoy what you see on this channel when it comes down to me talking Fire Emblem units, feel free to, subscribe. I do videos like this occasionally. I also do all sorts of other stuff. Now, if you don't mind, it's Switch release day, night, evening, quote. I'm gonna head off and go do that right now. So, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Woo!